All right, so we are starting to do some Christmas preparations. We have Kaleah turning up. She's going to help us with decorating the Christmas tree, but we have decided that we are actually going to install it in the kitchen area because this is generally where we spend most of our time. So we thought that we would, do a little bit of a zhuzh to the area. I will flip this around. So that's where the Christmas tree is going to go. We've got the lights and they seem to be working, which is good. Giving it a bit of a vacuum and then we'll give it a tidy up. But as of Wednesday, Kaleah will come and help us decorate the Christmas tree. Okay, so the tree is up. Branden wanted to lift it, so it's actually up on a small table and then it was really leaning over, so I've kind of wedged it up and I think it's okay. It's slightly still a bit drunk, but that's okay. We've also put up our stag and he'll get decorated as well, and I am currently putting the lights on the tree because I don't just want a boring tree while I'm waiting for other decorations to happen. So we will have the lights in place which get embedded into the actual tree and then start winding them out, so there'll be plenty of colored lights on there. So they will be on every night until after Christmas. So it is a day of walking around Lake Waroona today because Miss Gracie is actually staying down in Lucan Street because we have Rachelle, Esh and Kaleah. We're just a bit concerned about how she would go with having some extra people in the house because she loves us. So I'm going to show you a little bit of Lake Waroona.
It's so cute to see all the little chickies out. These are some little swamp hen chicks.
It's clearly very interesting to Gracie to sniff the peepholes, which double as light poles, but are certainly dog marking spots. So this lake is situated in the middle of town and is fed by water runoff from the mines and storm water, etc., etc. It flows into Bendigo Creek eventually, and it is used by rowers. It is also a little bit of a bird sanctuary. All the way around the lake are different signage like this, ironically covered in bird poo. There are also lots of areas around the lake for picnic tables, and there is also a gazebo with some barbecues which we're coming up to. And here we have our gazebo with nice big long picnic tables and a central barbecue. So you can come down here and have a barbecue with the family and friends. It's actually 2 barbecues there, free to the public. And the building itself is actually quite pretty for, a gazebo. At least it's not boring and modern. Then of course there is Lake Waroona play space for the kids. This is a pretty cool space. We're not allowed in there, are we, Gracie? We're not allowed in there, Grace. Hey? So yes, you can bring your kids down. They can have a great little adventure and play, and there's a little bit of a water park there on the right. Here is the Adventureland. They turn the water on, so you can come through and paddle through here. Sorry about the truck in the background, but I also wanted to show you our resident seagulls. And this interesting contraption that your kids can get caught in. Coffee Man, the all essential coffee. Some more information and some little warnings about not feeding the birds. And another gazebo. Everything is with the parklands is generally Victorian in its architecture.
See a bubble there, fill it up, which means don't let it run down. As soon as you see the air there,
A little bit further information on the waterways and how they're used in regards to filtering water prior to going into the Bendigo Creek. So it's all about the health of the Bendigo Creek. As you can see, the lake gets used by many people, including fellow dog walkers. You can see the markers there on the lake for the boat rowing and competitions. Looks like there's a Swamp Hen town meeting. Oop, somebody's late for the meeting. More strugglers. You missed your crossing. So there is Lake Waroona, a little created lake in Bendigo. They are also working on the low line, which is a bicycle line for Bendigo. It goes along the creek. Clearly you can't use it when Bendigo Creek floods because Bendigo Creek floods quite high when it decides to flood. Even though they've built it to kind of funnel water really quickly out of the city. I will give you a little bit of a show of that too. And this is part of Bendigo Creek, and this section here to the right is part of the low line, as well as this whole new concreted area. So when it floods, this whole area floods. I wouldn't want to be on a bike when that happens. I love how this dog just sits down to eat. No effort spared. Where did it all go? Believe that it is time to harvest some cherries.
Like a gingerbread house. How much decoration do you guys have?
A lot.
Yeah.
That's long.
So just when you think that you've actually put all the baubles onto the Christmas tree, we found even more. More baubles. More baubles. So we'll keep on going. may not notice the difference, but we have put the extra baubles onto the Christmas tree. So it is just that little bit extra. And of course we had to hang some extra things on our elf reindeer.